Guys, I've been playing the Back4Blood Beta over the last couple of days, and this is just a preview video. This isn't a review of the game. That'll come in October when the game drops, around about the 12th. What this is just basically my initial impressions of the game, and just what I thought about it really. And obviously I'm going to compare it to Left 4 Dead 1 and 2, simply because the game is a copy, I guess, of Left 4 Dead. I mean, anyone who says that it isn't is deluded completely. You've got 4 people on a map that's linear with zombies around and special zombies, and you have to make it to a safe house. There's obviously differences in the game, how it works, and that's what I'm going to go into today and just tell you what I think of it really. So I've been playing it on veteran mode because the default mode is far too easy. I would say the veteran mode's more akin to advanced on Left 4 Dead. So let's start from the beginning. You get a pool of characters to pick from. Depending on which game you've bought, whether you buy the standard, the deluxe, or the ultimate. Now, you may want to sit down when I tell you how much these cost. The ultimate edition, which is the full game, by the way, that's everything that they've made for this game, is £90. You think that's bad? If you're in Australia, it's $170, guys. My goodness. $170. This game is £90 and it's got microtransactions on top of that. F*** off. So you pick your character. Each character has little perks, which I really do like. They're not all the same. The characters have perks. You go in with your team, or you can use bots, but the bot AI is awful. It's broken. They keep getting stuck on the scenery. Totally cost us the game. We had to restart it. There was 2 of us trying to play with 2 bots. It just didn't work. They wouldn't come into the safe room, and we had to restart the whole act. Anyway, before you go into a map, you've picked a character, you have to sort out a deck of cards. You get some cards given at the beginning of the game, but as you complete acts, you get in-game currency where you can buy better cards. Now, I've heard you can also buy in-game currency with real money to buy better cards. Pay to win. And before you say, how can it be pay to win, Mac? It's a co-op game. Well, because at the end of each round, there's a guy who's done the best and killed the most and won. So if you've got all the best cards, you stand a way better chance of coming top of that little leaderboard than the other guys who don't have good cards. So that's the definition of pay to win, isn't it? You're paying money to win. Now, the card system I do like in this game because some of the cards are really good fun. They'll give you a bit more ammunition, they'll allow you to carry more things, they'll allow you to be a little bit faster, you'll get a bit more extra stamina, your accuracy will go up a little bit with the way you handle the weapons and things. There's lots and lots of different perks you can get on these cards, and you build a deck and you are then randomly given a card at the beginning of the each round, and you can choose another one from a selection that you're given from your deck. So it's kind of a good idea to have a smallish deck, with specialized cards for the characters, weapons that you're going to be, the style of game that you like, and then you're going to be getting them more often, you see. There's also corruption cards, which I really like because these change the nature of the game as you're playing it. The further you get in the game, the more corruption cards come into play. They can add fog, they can boost the damage and the abilities of certain infected, or they're called, I'm going to call them infected, but whatever they're called in this, the zombies, So the game changes as you go through to add a bit more replayability, because this game doesn't support Steam Workshop and mods. Oh dear, that's a mistake. So you've picked your cards, you've got your character, you go into the game and you're presented with 4 weapons, and you can't all take the same one. These weapons consume when you pick it up. So there might be 1 shotgun, so whoever wants the shotgun, grab it. You'll also have another chest which is like the shop, and that appears at the safe house at the end of each level, and that will enable you to buy bandages, health, and most importantly mods for your existing gun and other weapons as well. And all the weapons are coded with the usual RPG colours for stats, starting off with common white, then you're looking at green, blue, purple, and legendary, which is the orange colour. And the mods that you can get for these, there's 4 mods for each weapon. You've got your magazine, you've got your stock, and your silencer and stuff like that. They're all colour coded as well, ranging from common to legendary. I love that. You can customize your weapon as you're going through the game. However, you can't remove a mod that you put into your gun unless you buy another mod of the same type, and then it drops the one that was in your gun and allows you to put in the new one. But that's bullshit. You should be able to just simply take out one of the mods and just put a new one in. And you can't. I just don't get why you can't do that. That's just lunacy. Absolute lunacy. My biggest gripe with this game is the special zombies are shit compared to the likes of Left 4 Dead. They're just not very good at all. And neither are the Horde. The Horde zombies are not very good. And so therefore, as you're playing through the game, it totally lacks that atmosphere and them oh shit situations where you're all desperate to try and get into the safe house towards the end of a level. I mean, generally speaking, when you play Left 4 Dead, it's just every man for himself the last 100 yards up to the safe house. All hell breaks loose, usually. In this game, I could walk in just, you know, singing a song, smoking a cigarette, and just nobody inside. Just I could handstand over the fucking line into their door because there's no pressure. It's only on the finale missions where you even have any kind of pressure to finish the level with hordes all over you. And that's a huge turn off for me because I like them exciting fights. I mean, Left 4 Dead delivers exciting fights all the bloody time. You'll get about 3 or 4 a level in Left 4 Dead. In this, even on the high difficulties that we were playing on, we were lucky if we had, well, I don't know, 5 or 6 in an entire act, which is 8 levels. I mean, that's crap. This game needs to add more excitement at the right moments. It doesn't punish you for walking off on your own. Left 4 Dead, you go off on your own and you're liable to get whacked, you know. In this, nah, perfectly fine. But on the plus side to this, there's some of the level design really good. There's some of the levels I love in this game. I love the miniguns that you can just plonk down and defend certain areas. I love that the maps have lots of different objectives. Some of them, you might have to block holes up where, like mine shafts where zombies is coming out of. And one of my favourite ones is you actually have to fortify a safe house. You go into the safe house at the end, but it's nothing. It's got open windows and everything, and you've got to like hammer rickety planks up against the windows while under attack. Really good level design. Love it. So for me, I like the weapons. I like the gunplay's alright, but it's not great. It's alright. I like the mods. I like some of the levels. I like the card system. This is certainly not a bad game, and I do like it, and I will be playing it again, definitely. It's not as good as Left 4 Dead at all, which is a big shame because I kind of hope that it would be even better than Left 4 Dead because I'm desperate for a Left 4 Dead 3, but this just isn't it. Big shame. Now, the pricing, like I said, is absolutely horrific for this game. And here's the big bombshell, another big bombshell. The PvP mode of this game is absolute, utter garbage. I mean, it may as well not be there. It's just a little map, 2 teams there, you're infected, you're the humans, and you got a minute to set some traps, and then the infected come in. Okay, we'll just walk to the end of here and just shoot yourself. Okay, there you go. That's it. That's it. Left 4 Dead has entire campaigns where you're playing as either you keep swapping sides, don't you? From the infected to the humans. It's fantastic. Easily the best mode of Left 4 Dead. It's why there's still 16,000 people a day playing it. Because that and the modding community. This doesn't have any of that. It doesn't have a modding community, and it doesn't have any worthwhile PvP. That's going to be huge, guys. Now, we don't know exactly what you're going to get in the full game, so this is purely beta talk. I don't know what's going to be there in October when the game drops. But mark my words, if they do not include all them things that I've just said, this game is going to die a very, very quick death. So there you go, guys. I feel that it's very, very overpriced for the content that I kind of see in the beta. We don't know exactly what you're going to get in October when it does come out. But unless they totally redo the PvP, bring in a shitload of acts for this game to play, I have a horrible feeling that it's going to die a death in about 6 months, and it'll be into a very hefty sale after that time. Could even go free to play. We just don't know. So I'm a bit disappointed with it, but at the same time, there's a lot of things I do like about this game. So I'm still kind of on the fence with this. We'll see what October brings when the full content releases. I can't wait to play it because I have had fun in it, no doubt about it.